Hi, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today we have a new to me, old to you deck. This is the Magical Dogs Tarot. The new to me, old to you videos are ones where I open up decks that I got in my collection that have been sitting around here for a long time. They're old as I don't know what, they've been out forever. And I've never seen them. So they're new to me and old to you. So this is like what I call a first impressions light because this deck has been out for a long time. So obviously I've seen cards, right? But I've never seen a walkthrough of this because it came out way before I started watching YouTube for tarot. And and I've never owned it. So this is the first impressions. For me, it's new to me, but probably old to you. And I make these videos because I like to, one of my favorite things to do on YouTube is to sit with one of my decks and go through it with like a nice long video with people as they're going through their deck and just kind of like, yeah, I don't know, feel like I'm going through something that I've had for a while again and hearing the thoughts. So I thought, if you guys have this one, maybe you can grab your copy and we can go through it together. So it says, Unleash the power of the canines. Arcane canines. Dogs bring a special kind of magic into our lives with their boundless joy and unwavering loyalty. This delightful Rider Waite based deck and companion book enhances the magic, showcasing each canine's beauty, wisdom, and irresistible personality. Magical Dogs Tarot features a wide variety of domestic breeds, navigating the universal challenges, relationships, and life lessons that reveal answers to the biggest questions, transforming man's best friend into the tarot reader's perfect companion. Cute. So I picked this up from Llewellyn at a sale. They had it for 50% off. So I grabbed it, and I'm going to tell you why I grabbed it, because, oh, damn, I forgot about the plastic on the inside. We're going to have to take that off. Well, you can listen to, oh, look at him. How cute. He's cute. You can listen to my story about dog tarots. This is created by Mickey and Daniel Mueller. They are a husband and wife team. This is from Llewellyn. So I picked this up from Llewellyn because I had another dog tarot. So a friend of mine gave me a gift. She sent me 2 decks in a package of gifts that she sent me. And both decks were knockoffs. One of them was a dog tarot. The other one, I can't even remember what it was now. I think Silhouettes or something. And the Silhouettes tarot, I think I put it with my journaling stuff. I said I was going to use it to journal, but I never did. But I can't find what I did with the dog tarot. I put it away because I loved it. I freaking loved it. I think it was called a Beto tarot. I freaking loved it. It was at the time out of print. I could not find a copy of the indie version that was in print that would look trustworthy. At that point, I was a little nervous about just buying stuff randomly from eBay. And then I actually ended up contacting Tavada, emailing them, and they emailed me back and they told me, oh, it's coming back. There's going to be a second edition, and it's actually going to have an English guidebook, because I was really speaking with someone on Instagram and they were telling me that the guidebook for that deck is really good. And it talks about the dogs, and she is a dog person. She's a vet and she knows dogs really well. And she was thinking that the dog associations were really good. At that time, I did ask that person what they thought about this one, because I knew that I was having trouble finding the other one. I wasn't sure when the new one was going to come out, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, long story short, I ended up picking this one up while I was waiting on the other one to come out. Now I have this one. The other one is out, or it was out. It might be out of print again now, y'all. It might be out of print again. I didn't get it because I think I didn't like the borders or something on it. Something was off on it that I didn't like as much as I liked the original one. So I didn't pick it up because I had this one. And I was like, one dog deck a year is enough. I haven't even opened this one. Let me just give it a chance. Maybe I'll like this one more than I do the other one. So, time went on and it sat around. And I actually never opened this. I literally just took the plastic off before I started the video because I was still using the knockoff. And I know that sounds terrible, but it reads and I love it, and I was like, okay, let me put this away so that I can be forced to use this one. And I knew once I put that one away somewhere that when I wanted to reach for a dog deck, I was going to eventually pull this out. And that's what's happened today. I want to use a dog deck. I'll pull this one out. I can't even find where I put the other one. I put it away. I hid it from my own self. So I don't even know where that one's at. So if I want to use a dog's egg, I got to unwrap this one. So let's take a look at it. So it says The Magical Dog's Companion. It's a Llewellyn book. Oh, it's in, yes. So I have the cats of this one. The cat, it's the same couple that created it, and it's called The Mystical Cats, I believe. And it's also in black and white. These older Llewellyn books didn't have the color pictures. I forgot. So this is just like regular pages, no glossy pages. And then this is printing was in 2021. So this is actually not that old. 2018. Okay. It's not that old. All right. Acknowledgements. Big thanks to Barbara Moore. What? I love Barbara Moore for believing in us and our pack of dogs, for giving us the opportunity to create this magical world together, and who, along with Bill Caruso, helped us keep the voices of these canines ringing true. Oh, that's nice. Introduction. There's a special bond between human and canine that stretches back far into prehistory. When you gaze into the eyes of a dog, you awaken echoes of this primordial union. For more than 30,000 years, this joining of two species has held firm. It's a partnership that has served both well. When wolves and humans first befriended each other, neither was aware of the profound effect this moment would have upon the future of our now intertwined species and the world around us. We gained a skilled hunting partner, a guardian of home and family, and a source of love and laughter. As we shaped these wolves into dogs, they also shaped us, and from simple nomads, our primitive traditional cultures expanded and grew into complex civilizations. As humanity, creativity, and inventiveness grew, these canines marched side by side with us, filling new roles in a changing world, from a bearer of burdens to a protector of flocks and fields, or a symbol of wealth and status, and they have never wavered. It should be easy to see why dogs are so deserving of the title man's best friend. Okay, so it goes on. The dogs of the Magical Dogs Tarot connect to ancient mysteries. We will find them dwelling in a realm steeped in the earth's indigenous natural magic. They fill many roles: leaders and followers, shamans, healers, and storytellers. It is a primitive world filled with megaliths, nomad encampments, small tribal villages, ceremonial fetishes of hide, feather, and bone, and pictographs harkening back to the dawn of time. Within this deck, you'll learn their story, and indeed, the story of us all. Looks like they've changed some of the names. The magician is the mage, the hierophant, the mage. The hierophant is the shaman. Let me see. The same. Hangman becomes the seer. Devil becomes the trickster. The star is the dog star. Judgment is the call. And those are the differences. Oh, and then they've done fire, sea, sky, and earth instead of wands, cups, swords, and pentacles. Okay, I can roll with that. It looks like they changed them to puppy for the page, guardian for the knight, alpha female, and alpha male for the kings and queens. All right. It says how to use the cards. There are entire books published about how to perform tarot readings. But let me give you some pages anyway on how to use the cards. Okay, reversals, how to care for your deck, and then dog's deep wisdom. Okay, so then it goes into the cards, and you get a thumbnail, black and white, but it's sizable. Some information, pause for thoughts, reversed. So keywords for upright, and then reversed meaning, and then keywords for reversed. Okay, that's the majors. Let's look at the minors. Yep, same for the minors. So this is a chunky guidebook. Like, I have the cats, and I don't know. I mean, I've dipped in and out of it, but I've never actually read the cat's guidebook. So there's some spreads in the back. The paw print. I like this. What is this about? This spread is used in order to get the lay of the land. The dog and the wolf both leave their prints along the path. Within each print is the energy of the journey. Every now and then, sniff the air as well as the path so that you know what energies are around you on your travels, or around you on your travels through life. I like that. So this is like a check-in spread. The foundation of the current situation, what drives you forward, where you find discipline and balance, the emotional undercurrent, and how you communicate with others. That's nice. It's good for like if you are doing a new reading for someone new. The Guardian spread, right? And up the Hunt spread, where you're coming from, where you're going, and how you will get there. It's nice. And then this appendix is just like how the cards came to be and sort of like a little behind the scenes. They have this in the cat one too. I think that's the one part of the book I did read. It's very interesting. They even put their little notes on here. So it's like big dog, little dog, shift balance point to even out. Okay, so move the balance point because this is too far over this way. Maybe adult and puppy, different breeds that look similar, like just little notes on the concept and how it became the final. And that's the book. So we'll take a closer look when we get to the end. We'll pull a couple cards and take a look. Let's zoom in and look at the cards. I'm very excited to see them. The Fool. He has a little butterfly friend. And we've got like a rock. Almost like a temple or something back there, it looks like. But he's leaving the temple maybe with the wisdom that he took from his prayers and moving on. The Mage, which would be the magician. He's adorable. I love these dogs. These whatever these I don't know much about dogs. So I might have to lean into the guidebook, but I like this dog. I've seen people with them, and I always think that they have a lot of good energy, and they're kind but also protective. This is the dog that was in the deck that I had, the knockoff deck that I had. Ibo, I think they're called. The Empress with her little puppies in the background there. And it looks like she has like a bucket of fairy dust. I don't even know what is in that. It's beautiful. I love the waterfall in the background. These cards are beautiful. It's the same artist, but the artwork on these is much richer than the cats. The cats had a more like the red carpet he's sitting on. The cats had a more sort of pastel-y nature to them, and these are more primary colors, like rich, deeper colors. Cats were more airy, purpley, light blue kind of colors. This is more greens and reds and browns. The Chariot. I also see a lot of what looks like magic energy around the dogs, which I didn't see in the cats. Look at this one, has a cat on his tail, a kitten. These dogs are really calm and they do well with kittens. I've seen it. I wonder what this is here. Something that someone put there and it's just growing vines around it. Hermit. Handsome. Look, he's he's hung his little meats out to dry, making him some jerky. The Wheel. I love this. The dog running on the wheel. Justice. I don't know if you can hear them because I don't know how long they've been wrapped in this plastic, but they're a little bit, they're stuck together, so they're popping apart when I move them. It's like crack, crack, crack. It's a nice sound. The Seer, which would be the Hanged Man. So let's read about the Seer. Let's see what it says about the Seer. Maybe it says why they changed the name. The image is clearly the Hanged Man, but let's see what it says. It says a mixed breed. The Seer of the pack balances precariously upon the rough, wide trunk created by the sharp turns of a sacred bent oak. He lies awkwardly on his back as his head dangles upside down along the trunk, undistracted by this uncomfortable position. The expression of peace on his face is a reflection of his inner calm. A radiant aura surrounds his serene head. So yeah, there's a lot of magical light and things moving around. I like that they mention it in the guidebook. The pack will suspend all plans as they await the perspective and insight gained by the visions of the seer. He uses the tree, decorated with its primitive charms of stone, feather, and bone, for deep meditation and introspection on important matters, and waits for inspiration to find the best course of action. Then it says, pause for thought. Let go of your preconceived notions by getting a different perspective. Sometimes it's better to hold off and wait to act while you reflect on the situation in order to gain insight. You may be in an uncomfortable situation where things will be delayed or you feel stuck, but don't worry about it. Sometimes we must sacrifice expediency and comfort for greater reward of knowledge and wisdom. Reversed. Things may seem like they're not moving forward at all, and the delays are frustrating. Sometimes choosing not to make a decision is just a decision to delay the inevitable. Be informed, but overanalyzing things and distractions can leave you chasing your tail, unable to move. So yeah, I like it. I mean, they're good meanings, and if I wanted to use like it, I mean, if you're a beginner seeing this, look at that death card. Is this Anubis? I think, or who is this that brings the dead to Mott for judgment? I like this card a lot. And I like the magic. It says the magical dogs on it. And somehow I still am shocked to see all the magic. Temperance. Here's our trickster. He's our little devil. Look at this in the background. I wonder if it says in the book what that is. The tower. Let me see. I'm going to see. Yeah, this is going to be a long walkthrough, guys. Grab a cuppa. I don't know. Or fast forward. Hit the fast forward on there. Let me see this. Okay, so it says the rough rock walls are marked with petroglyphs that speak of the legends of this complex character. This is the trickster of Native American lore, the coyote, it says. He gazes back over his left shoulder, his face drawn into a grin. It doesn't say, it just says it tells the story, but it doesn't say what the story actually is. I wish it did. I would like to hear the story. Or at least a little bit of it. Here's the tower. It's like they climbed up there. Have you ever done that? I have totally done this. I have totally climbed twice in my life. I can remember off the top of my head where I've climbed to the top of something 3 times actually. You would think I would learn, but I don't. I've climbed to the top of something and realized that I'm terrified of falling. I'm not scared of heights. I'm scared of falling. So as soon as I get up there and look down, I freeze. Like I get so scared, and the only way down is to either climb down or to jump down. Like I've done it on waterfalls. I've done it. It's just I don't know why I keep doing that to myself. Definitely a tower moment, right? Where you build yourself up to something that you know is bad for you, and you do it anyway. And then you get up there, and the only way to get down is to jump. You know, so you just got to get it together and do it. One time I sat at the top of this rock in the middle of the ocean for an hour with some other people that had climbed up there and were just sunbathing because I was too scared to jump back down into the water. I saw people doing it from the beach and I thought, oh, that'll be fun. So I swam out to the rock and I climbed up and I was so excited to jump and I was terrified to jump when I got up there. And I was sitting up there and I was like terrified and shaking. And the people it was a couple up there and they were like, you know what? Why don't you just hang out with us? You know, we're having a good time. You don't have to jump now. And so that's what I did. I hung out with them for a little while. And oh, look at this beautiful sun card. And then eventually the water came up a little bit more, not too much. And I wasn't so scared anymore because I got my mind off of it. And then I just jumped and swam back. The call. These cards are stunning. The world. I like them. I like the artwork on this, the coloring better than the cats because I can see it better because of the contrast, because of the color's darker. So we're into the Ace of Sky, which would be the swords. So we've got Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. I mean, the only decision here is to get down, right? I mean, I guess you could go up, but really the only good decision is to get down before you get too high to jump. I like the water in the background here. 3, Aw, he's howling. I wonder what happened here. Maybe somebody got swept away in the river, or their home is flooding. Four of swords, taking refuge. Five of swords. Huh. He looks very smug. He looks very smug. The six of swords. Aw, looks like he's taking some hits. What happened to him? Maybe these brambles cut him up, but he's leaving. Maybe he was trying to get those nuts, but the brambles cut him up, and now he's like, or he was trying to get the rabbit. Whatever the situation is, he decided, I guess he better get on because it's not working out for him. Seven of swords. He looks very upset about his chicken. He's like, pick one, and it's over here. It's not even under there. Eight. The nine of swords. Aw. And the ten of swords. Very energetic. Look at this little puppy. This is my significator, and I love him. So that's the page of swords. Here's our knight of swords, crossing barriers here, jumping. I think you have to leap before you really kind of think to make that kind of a jump. Although he seems kind of big for, he looks like this is not that far. Looking at the composition, he looks like a giant dog, right? Or this is a very small space. Sky, alpha female, so this will be the queen of swords. And this is the king of swords. And they're wearing their feather necklaces to let us know we're in the skies. So here we have the ace of C, which would be the cups, and they've got shells. The two of cups. Cute. The two breeds just enjoying the afternoon. I love rivers, so this feels calm to me. Three. I love beaches. Four. Aw. Look at that. All this happening, and he's like, eh. This looks like the guy from All Dogs Go to Heaven. Well, the dog from All Dogs Go to Heaven. Five. The five of cups. He's getting squirted in the eye. Six of cups. This is cute. How adorable they are, playing in the water there. The seven of cups. Corgi. I know that dog. Eight of cups. I like the shells on the wands there. The nine of cups. He's got his little fish. He did all of his he hunted all the fish, hung them up there. Now he's gonna enjoy his snack. He's wet. You can see he's been fishing all day. The ten of cups. This is the page of cups. Ooh, look at the inspiration jumping out of the pond. And there's some more here. The sea guardian. This is the knight of cups. Being very dapper. The queen of cups. Look at her. And the king of cups. Yeah. All right, so now I'm just gonna move these aside. We're on to the ace of fire, which would be wands. So this is the ace of wands. And what are these? These look like things that go on the edge of arrows. Arrowheads, I guess they're called. Or something sharp pieces made out of rocks. Two of wands. The three of wands. Four of wands. The five. It's a different area, this place, wherever they are. The Five of Wands. What's going on in that background? Oh, they're fighting. Yeah, it's just real hectic in this one. The Six of Wands. All hail the Seven of Wands. Oh, look at this little guy. He's defending himself. He's so little compared to them. And there's three of them, and one of them, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands. At least he's not bloody like the other guy was. Which one were we looking at where he was bloody? Was it the Eight of Swords? Can't remember. More stuff on the walls. More etchings. And the Ten of Wands. And here's our fire puppy. This is the guy that was inside the box. Super cute. This is the Page of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Jumping over a fire. Queen of Wands. Look at her. I love her. Are those her cats up etched on the walls? She's got cats etched on the walls. Those lions, tigers, or panthers or something up there. This is beautiful. Wow, look at her face. It looks so gentle. Look at this card. I love this card so much. Love it. And look at the king. It's a Dalmatian. I'm here for this. This is adorable. I like this deck. I like it even more than the cats. And who would have thought I would like a dog deck more than a cat deck? And I love cats. But I don't know, the mystical cats just didn't hit. I have other cat decks that I prefer, but this one I like. Three of Earth. So now we're into the Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Wait, yeah, Pentacles, right? Yeah, Pentacles. Earth. Two of Pentacles, balance. Three of Pentacles, collaboration. Get it together, Robin. Get your mind right. Okay, I got lost in the cuteness of it all. The Four of Pentacles. And Five of Pentacles. Wow. There's a home right there. I like the sky peeking through. Six of Pentacles. Can't really see this very well. I think my eyes are, I might need new glasses again. I can't see this that well. What are these? Like bean bags or something? Like stuffed toys? Seven of Pentacles. 8. More magic. The 9. What's up in the tree? That's a falcon, for sure. Deer in the background, a little house, little hut, more etchings on the rocks. It's easier to see it in the screen than in real life. It's hard to see these little details. I wish that there was a big book. That's the one thing about Llewellyn cards is they do tend to be a little small, and the new decks you get a big color image in the book, but for this one you don't. You just get just like a normal size black and white image. So even if it was big black and white, I could see the details better, but for this I can't. So I have to just kind of, maybe I'll zoom in later in this video. It's a good thing I'm making this video. So that's the last one. This is the king, right? Yep, because there's our page with his little fox. Look at the Page of Pentacles with the fox. There's the knight, and here's our queen peeking around the corner there, and there's the king. That's the last one. Here are the backs again. Beautiful. I'm worried about these backs. I didn't think I was going to like them, but I actually do, and I think now that I kind of understand the premise of the deck a little bit more, they make more sense to me, these dream catchers. So with no context, I had no clue why there were dream catchers on the back of this and what these colors were about. But now that I have seen the deck and I've read a little bit of the guidebook, these make a lot more sense. So I actually kind of like these backs now. First, when I first saw them, I was like, what is with these backs? How come nobody has said that these backs suck? But they actually do match match the deck more than I thought they did. Okay, so that is the deck. So let's just give them a shuffle. Now this is on regular Llewellyn cardstock, like I said. So they do shuffle easily. Llewellyn cards tend to be a little shorter than a normal tarot card. This is a normal tarot size card. You can see that they're just a little bit shorter than normal, which is, for me, someone with small hands, a lot easier to deal with. I can shuffle these like a dream. I know people don't like Llewellyn cards. Well, as I mess up the shuffle. I know people don't like Llewellyn cards, but I actually don't mind them. I have some decks from them that I've had for a really long time, and they've held up. And then also, they're easy for me to shuffle because I have small hands. So, all right, card. I think we already read one, but let's just pick another one just for good measure. Six of Fire. There is, if you want to screenshot it and read it for yourself. I'm just going to zoom you in so that you can see the details on this because it's really small. So it says, in the realm of the fire pack, there stands a large weathered slab of upthrust bedrock, the investor stone. A noble greyhound, strong and lean, and victor of the race, stands proudly raised above the pack, distinguished by a garland of wild red roses, an emblem of triumph and symbolic of the struggle and of the determined heart needed to succeed. 6 fire posts are arranged beside him, lit with mystic flames of blue, yellow, and red. All about the pack has gathered to bark his name and honor his great achievement. Pause for thought. You have achieved a goal, and now the accolades come pouring in. Who doesn't love a pat on the back for a job well done? Due to your victory, others may look to you as a leader in your field. It feels so great to have the crowd cheering for you that your confidence soars. Use that feeling to continue forward, but don't sit on your laurels. Keep being awesome. Keywords: victory, accolades, rewards, self-confidence, pride, respect, admiration. Reversed: the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Don't let successes go to your head. Along with kudos can also come jealousy. Take the high road and maintain your honor and dignity in order to maintain your reputation. Keywords: egotistical, sore loser, poor sportsmanship, unrecognized efforts. All right. And it's not long. The entries aren't long, but they're solid. Okay, guys, I went back. I made my lunch. I came back. I pulled out some decks that I think I want to look at with this. So yeah, let's take a quick look. I think let's start with the dog decks. Let's start with the dog decks because we definitely want to make sure that see if the dog decks go, right? So we're going to start with this one because this is the one I don't know the name of. These are those are the cats. These are the backs of the dog one. I actually got this on Etsy during my craze of ordering decks in 2020, I believe. I cannot remember the name of the shop. I want to say it's called Midnight Oracle, but I don't think she's selling them anymore. So I must have ordered them on the old Etsy account because I can't find them in anything. I can't find them. So I don't know what the name of these are, but if anybody knows, let me know. This is a mix of the cat and dog deck because they were on sale, so I bought both and I mixed them. And they have been living together since I got them. So to me, this is one deck. And I wanted to see how they're going to look. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I like the way they look. I was worried because this is a photographic deck and the other one is illustrated that I wouldn't like them, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Also, this one is more home, like yards and houses and things, and this is obviously more land-based, wilder, feeling. Um, so I don't know, but I like it. Look how cute look at this little puppy. I cannot even. So cute. And look, we have puppy here. I like this. I like this a lot. I like the way that that they're echoing and stuff. So I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of noise outside if you think you're hearing something outside your house, but it's really coming from your from your device that you're listening to this on, because my neighbors are building things. It seems like this is the year for my neighbors to build pools, because it feels like everybody is building a pool. One of them stops and then the next one starts. So I can't get no quiet these days. But it's okay. Maybe they'll let me come swim in their pools. I like this. I can't remember the name of it, but these are the backs. I think I want to say they're out of print. So, all right, let's try another one. Okay, so I have another dog deck that I actually bought around the same time as this one, but I never used it. I opened it, made sure all the cards were there, as I often do. And then this is it, the Divine Wisdom cards. This is the second edition, because I have the cats, and I bought this one because it was on sale for like $12 or something like that. It was $11. It was really cheap. It wasn't 10, but it was close enough, And I picked it up thinking I can use this with the dogs. And I did. With the knockoff one, I didn't like it. I did look at it together and I didn't like it. But I knew that I had picked this one up, and I was like, oh, I think that they'll go together a little bit better. But I never opened this one. So this one never got used. And I have the cats, which I like, but I did take a look through this one to make sure that it wasn't simple. Hang on, let me get the cats, because I pulled the cats out when I pulled the dogs out. This was actually in my summer box, and while I was in there, I picked the cats out. So these are the cats, and the dogs are the Divine dogs. And I think that what I did was I pulled them out and looked at the guidebooks to make sure that I didn't have the same. These are the backs. Aren't they cute? That I didn't have the same messages, because the decks are so similar, and they're not. There's no overlapping messages. So I was like, okay, I'll keep it, because I was gonna send it right back if it didn't have the same, or if it had overlapping messages. Let's see. This has a lot of white because of this big white border. So I don't know aesthetically if I like it, but let's see. Fire Guardian. With honor, acknowledge you, me, and we in the sky alpha male. So that's the King of Swords with the Knight of Wands. I like the Knight of Wands with honor, and the King of Swords actually. So we've got the Five of Air with our swords, sorry, with the Tower and bow down humility. Okay. So yeah, I like the way they read together, and I don't mind the aesthetic. It's not as nice as the other one, but oh look, he's forward, he's backward, he's forward, he's he's turned. I like this. Justice, get the big picture, and the knight or the page of swords. Did I shuffle these? Yeah, I definitely shuffled them when we were talking earlier today, right? Okay. So yeah, this will work. What do you guys think of this one? I'm definitely going to use it. That's good, because it'll get me to use this, because I haven't used it at all. Not at all. But I use the cat one all the time, and it's lovely. I like the cat one. So, and the guidebooks on these are so much better than you would ever expect them to be. So good. But if anybody wants to see a walkthrough of this, let me know, or of the cats, or maybe a side-by-side of the two. Let me know in the description box below. I'm happy to do that. I do a series called Decisions, where I put decks together that are usually by the same creators, or that seem similar, that people might be having trouble choosing between. So I can do a decisions between the dogs and the cats if you're interested in something like that. Let's look at a couple more decks that I pulled out here. So with the natural land ancestry, sort of indigenous nature of this one, I wanted to try it with the Wisdom of the Elders Oracle by Sean Leonard. I actually really love this deck. I thought I would like it. I did not know how much I would love it. It's very comforting. It feels like grandmother messengers, you know what I mean? Like it just brings the love and attention and to life, to fixing your life, to making your life better, but with a strong hand. It feels like a grandma, you know, like not a pushover grandma. uh, a stern grandma that knows her shit, but she still loves you, and she's going to be nicer than your mom because moms freak out, but grandmas, they've lived longer, so they know like how to talk to you and to make you understand, and it's easier to take the information from them. It's so hard to explain how some decks I personify and some I do not, but this one definitely gives me grandma vibes, and so I really love it. I haven't had a grandmother in a long time, so it feels nice to have that kind of energy coming through the deck. So I'm hoping these will go together because I really think these dogs are cute. And I don't know if my grandmothers liked dogs, but neither one of them had pets when they were alive that I knew of anyway. But um, actually, I think they did, just not when I was, not when I was around, when my parents were younger. You know what I mean? So, or maybe it's another ancestral being that I'm feeling around when I use it. But let's see. Seven of air. So Seven of Swords with the Two of Wands and the Great Spirit or the Creator. The Emperor with the Hermit and Intentions. I like that. Very strong messages. These are big, big messages. This is really pretty. It's pretty. Gratitude with the Six of Coins, okay, and the Shaman, which is the Hierophant. Okay, yeah, yeah, and this also feels very um mystical, magical, I guess is the word. So yeah, I like this. I like this, and I'm gonna try these. I'm gonna try these together. I'm getting a feel for them. All right, let's try a couple more. I have like 3 more decks here, so I don't want to keep. Ooh, why do I keep picking them up? My goodness, I had a cup of soda with lunch, and now I'm crunk, and I cannot focus. Like I was already having trouble focusing. I'm not sure what's going on with my brain lately. I've been having a lot of issues with focus in the last week or two, and recently, this is the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. It's another deck I picked up right around the time I was going to travel last year from a Llewellyn sale that I never used. So I think I'd like to see if these go together, because if they do, oh, this is a gorgeous match. Let me zoom you in so you can see what I see. All right. Yeah, I like this. Look at this. I just realized that I don't study, I never really studied the Egyptian pantheon. I think most of what I know about it is stuff I've learned just using tarot cards and reading books, on tarot that it, and so if they mentioned it. But I just noticed that this god representation is a dog head. I don't know if I knew that before and forgot it or what, but it was, I just noticed it for some reason. I like the look of this. I like the land ancestry feel to this. Um, it feels like it's a match for me. This is across the world, different ancestral spaces and people. This is, of course, I mean, I think that this is also moving around the world as well. Like I noticed that it feels like it's in different places. But yeah, I like this. I like this. I like bringing the dogs to the people, mixing the people and the dogs. It works for me. I feel like people and dogs go together anyway. That's what it said in the guidebook. But just we know that to be true anyway, right? Connect with past loved ones, with the world, past loved ones, and temperance, the harmony between two realms. Yeah, I like that. So it says sense, feel, and reconnect. Okay. Connect with water with the Eight of Wands. No, the Eight of Sky, which is the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Ooh. It's like, are we scared of the water? Is the water a burden to us? Is there, well, you know what? I live in a place where we get hurricanes, and water can be quite a burden to us. So, it does get a little scary sometimes, but I love the water. The Call, the Nine of Sky, Nine of Fire. I mean, Nine of Air. Why is this so hard for me? I have the cats. They do the same thing with the sky and the earth, but for some reason, my brain's not trying to make the connection at all right now. But I know what it is. I can't get the words out apparently. Joy, music, instruments, sound, and tone. And what was this one? Freedom, fun, and music. So we've got music twice here in this deck. Interesting. Enjoy new beginnings and celebrate solstice and change. It looks like okay, so we had celebrate here too. It looks like, no, that was fun. Okay. I'm sorry. I was like, are they repeating? I know this is not a review of this one. Okay, so that is the what is the name of this one? The Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. I really like this match. You'll have to let me know which match you like, or if you have this deck, because I know a lot of people already have this deck. What do you use it with? Or do you match it up at all? How are you using it? You know, what kind of readings do you do with it? I think I saw Lisa Pepez talk about it, how she uses it to do mediumship readings for animals. Like if she's reading for clients and she wants to, this is the Herbal Astrology Oracle, trying to stick with that natural element. So we'll see how this one looks. If she's reading for clients and they want to have a reading for like a past pet or something like that, she uses this dog for that. Have you guys ever done that before? I've done it for my own pet that's passed on, and I've used the Grimalkins because she was a cat. But I've never done mediumship animal readings for other people. So I don't do mediumship readings for other people. I don't do them often anyway, and I only do them for myself. So let me see. This is the Tower, the Queen of Wands, and Wealth. She kind of looks like a Queen of Wands, doesn't she? A Wealth of Passion. Metamorphosis with the Empress and the Four of Swords. The Knight of Swords with Anima Mundi, and Sea Puppy, which is the Page of Water, Page of Cups. The Seven of Coins with Trust, and the Two of Wands. There's some DNA here. So it's a 2, and then we've got the double helix, and then this sort of pattern with this fence and these branches they've woven together to make this fence. There's a lot of echoing there. So I like this. I like this. It's a rich, intuitive sort of pairing for me so far. So I like this one. This is, again, the Herbal Astrology Oracle. I have one more. I picked them up again. No, leave them down. I'm struggling, guys. I need to get out of here. I'm doing one more deck and then we're out. For real. I'm through. The last one I have is the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle, keeping with the animal energy. This one is great. I don't know if the colors are going to match though, because I think these colors might just be a little bit lighter. A little bit more, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is really. It just might not match. Let's see. Oh, look at that. The dog is right on the top. Well, one of the dogs, the water dog. The water dog is here. Let's see if we can find a water dog. Of course not. Of course we can't find a water dog in this. Here. No, not even one. Come on, y'all. This how y'all gonna play me? All right, I see how you want to do. I'm looking for a dog. Here we go. A sea dog. A sea dog. All right, now I'll move it. You have the strength with the 5 of. Oh, now we see. Look at this. You see? You know what? That's all right. That's okay. I see how you want to do. I see how you want to do. You want to play games. We see. I like this. This is fun. Yeah, I can work with this. Even though it doesn't seem to want to sync up, but that's okay. Let's see. Fire dog. So there are dogs in here, which is what made me pull it out. But other animals as well. And it's an astrology deck. Eastern astrology. But I think that even though it's an astrology deck, because there's so much animal energy in the deck, I think it feels right to use it with an animal deck. So I was using it with another animal deck. What was it? The Meraki Tarot is mostly what I've been using it with, but I like this one, so I want to try it, and I like it. Look at that. Look at the beauty there. Yeah, I like this one, I think, the best, actually. So again, that is the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle, and that's my last one. Hey guys, I am back, and I forgot to film the end of the video. I don't know what happened. I think what happened was I went to zoom out, and I must have turned off the camera and not realized it and just kept filming or something. I don't know. But anyways, I went to go edit it, and I was like, where's the end? So here we are again. It's obviously a different day. It's weeks later, y'all. It's weeks later. It's been almost a month since I filmed that. And what I can say now that I've been using this deck pretty consistently, and I fucking love this deck. It reads so well. It just is like an easy grab and go kind of deck. And literally anyone who has called me over the last couple of weeks for a reading has gotten a reading with this deck. It's one that I'm just picking up. I'm keeping it on my desk and I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it to use for all kinds of readings. I've been using it for every kind of reading that's coming. I'm obsessed with it right now. And I love it. I'm so glad that I got it. I'm so glad that I picked it up. So yay to that. Don't let me find out that I love dog decks now though, y'all, because the last thing I need is a dog deck issue. I already have a cat deck issue. I already have way too many cat decks. I want to buy all the cat decks, and I don't need that problem with the dog decks. So I've given myself I'm telling myself no dog decks, no more. This is it for this year. Maybe in 2025, I might revisit that. But right now, I'm just going to enjoy this one because I know if I buy another one, then it's going to bump this one. And I really love this one. I love the vibrant colors. I love how rich everything looks on the table. And they just feel, I don't know, they feel like they talk to me. So I love them. I love my little doggies. So that's all I have to say about this one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle, and I love to have you. If you have time, take a look in my description box below. There's lots of information down there, ways to support the channel, where you can pick up this deck, where you can find me on Instagram. There's all kinds of stuff down there. So take a look down there if you have the time. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening to this long video. I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments. And until I see you next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.